The final piece in your BI toolkit that we would like to shed some light on is called Power BI. Let's start with a quick overview of the basic components of the Microsoft Power BI technology. There are basically two building blocks to the Power BI technology, Excel and Office 365. Within Excel, you can search and access and transform data using the Power Query. So you can consider this as your ETL tool of choice. You can analyze the data and perform some modeling using Power Pivot. And finally, you can build very interactive data visualization with Power View and Power Map. With Office 365, you can publish those reports and share them with your colleagues and your customers. And then you can have interactivity with the natural language query. The mobile access through HTML5 gives you another option to access those reports via mobile BI. Let's take a look at how Dynamics AX fits in within the Power BI story. So Dynamics exposes its data through feeds, through export to Excel, or by authoring with the Dynamics AX add-in for Office. And then you can embed those reports right in your role center. In this next demo, we're going to show you how you can connect to the project cube from Power BI. Let's take a look. So here I have the Power BI add-in installed in Excel. The first thing I need to do is to build a model using Power Pivot. So if you click on the Power Pivot tab, you go to the Manage tab, and you go to External Data, Get External Data, and Access from Analysis Services. You enter your SQL Analysis Server name, and then you access the Dynamics AX OLAP database. You can test the connection to make sure everything's fine. Then you click on Next, and now you're presented with a modeling of your query to pull those measures and dimensions that you would like to have in your chart. So if you click on Design, and then you can see all the cubes that are available in the Dynamics AX OLAP database. Of course, we are interested in the Project Accounting cube. Here you can see those measures and dimensions that I have shown you in a graphic earlier in the presentation. So here's all the measure groups that we track: actual hour utilization, actuals, committed costs, project planned effort, where you saw the earned value chart on the role center, all derived from these measures. So for this demo, I am going to pull in the actual revenue measure. And as we have mentioned, we need dimensions to be able to analyze and drill up and down a particular measure. So for that, I'm going to go down to the project's dimension and pull in the project name and the project type. And we're satisfied with those two as a demo query. So we can validate the MDX, and it says the MDX statement is valid. So we can proceed with the import of the data into Power Pivot model. So it says the 32 rows have been imported and transferred. And now I have my model ready to be visualized using Power View. So now if I go to the Insert tab and click on Power View, and here I can see the query named Query, which I have modeled using Power Pivot. And I can select the revenue and the dimensions. And I can pick a chart from the available list. And as you can see here, Power View has rendered the actual revenue measure using the dimension of the projects on the x-axis and using the project type as a legend. So I can do the same type of interactivity that you have seen, for example, with the Business Analyzer, or which you could do with other interactive popular tools. So you can take this as far as you want, and you can build very fancy charts. In fact, we have built the Practice Manager dashboard using the Power BI workbook, and we have shipped this as part of the demo in the virtual machine that's available on Partner Source, which you can download and play with.